everyone today? Let me see by your hands. How many of you have a pet? Quite a few of you. Any of those pets a dog? Oh, just a couple of you have, 3 of you have dogs. That's it. Oh my goodness. So what do you have, Carl, as a pet? No pets? Oh no. Lizzie, how about you? What do you have? Do you have a kitty cat? 3 cats. Wow, that's a lot. I only have 1 kitty now, and I have 2 grand dogs, if I can say that I have grand dogs, because my little dog, she's not with me anymore. And I'm babysitting 1. And 4 kittens? Ooh, you've got a lot. Well, this story today is about a dog called Josie. And our memory text is found in 1 Peter 4:10. And I like this verse better than the one they had, so I'm reading it out of the Bible. It says, "As each one of us receive a gift, minister it to one another as good stewards, the manifold grace of God." So we're going to find out what that means just a little bit. And of course, I don't know, I always do a plug for this. This is the Adventist Journey. This is the most awesome book. I literally will sit out at my pool and read the whole magazine when it comes in, and they always have a little thing in the back for kids. And this is called Josie's Destiny. Remember, this is about a dog. This is a German Shepherd dog. German Shepherds are pretty big dogs, right? Well, let's see. "Can we come tonight?" they said, "to see Josie? It will take 2 hours to get here. Maybe you can do it later next week." Cindy got off the phone with April. She just wasn't ready to have anybody visit. Josie had been part of their family for 2 years. So they'd had this dog for 2 years. Josie was a purebred German Shepherd. Cindy and her husband, Tom, had bought Josie to be a watchdog for their yard and to keep the deer and other animals out of their way. But that's not what Josie wanted to do. Josie wanted to be a house dog. She wanted to go inside and sleep on their furniture. Well, but she loved people. She loved people so much that when Tom and Cindy were gone, Josie would run away from home. She would go to the neighbor's house, and she would be there and want to be their friend. She just wanted to be around people. Well, this got to be a problem for Tom and Cindy. They were like, "Oh, we can't have this. She just can't keep running away from home." So one day they talked, and Cindy decided to put an advertisement in for different animal breeds. And she said, we need to rehome our dog because she won't stay in our yard and she's lonely when we're working. She likes to be outside. She loves children. Well, no sooner than she had done that, she went to work and she got an email from another family. And they said, "Oh, we'd love to come visit and see if she could do it." Well, Cindy wasn't quite ready yet. And she's like, "Ooh," she goes, "No." She goes, they said, "Well, we could come today." And they said, No. And she's had doctor's appointments and stuff. And she says, "No, I don't want, no." She just wasn't quite ready to let Josie go. And then her husband says, "But she goes, "These people are really interested and they have children. And what does Josie like more than anything? People. And what does she like more than adult people? Little people." So, well, they talked and they called. And she called this man and she says, "Fine, you can come look." It was 9 o'clock at night. How many of you are still awake at 9 o'clock at night? Wow, not me, man. 9 o'clock comes around, I want my head on that pillow. You guys are brave. Well, anyway, they came and they met Josie. Josie, have you ever had a dog that just wiggles and wiggles and wiggles and wiggles every time you come home? Our dog does that. just will not let you be. She jumps up on us, and that's a lot of dog. The dog's as tall as me at my house. Well, anyway, these people, they loved her and they played with her. They brought one of their children with them, and she just kissed that child all over the face. Have you ever been kissed by a dog? Oh, that's kind of yucky. I don't like that. But they'd still do it, don't they? They get us every time. Well, Cindy decided, well, guess what? These people, I think, are going to be a perfect fit for Josie. So they got to take Josie home. And do you know that she had 32 acres of country area to run around in? And do you know where she got to sleep? She didn't have to be outside in her doghouse. She got to sleep in the corner of the family room in her own bed. And she not had 1, 2, 3, but 4 children that she could play with. They walked her and they played ball with her and they ran. But in the nighttime, she always went into the man and the ladies' room and she slept at the foot of the bed. And do you know what? The lady had a medical problem. She had like a diabetes. I don't know if anybody of you know what that is. But anyway, the dog could detect things. If the lady got up and went to the bathroom at night, the dog got up and went right with her. That was kind of strange, don't you think? But you know what? The dog sensed that she had a sickness, and they actually trained Josie to be her guide dog. So Josie had a purpose other than just being a friendly, loving dog to the family. She also became a dog, a medical alert dog for this lady who had a very bad thing, because if she were to ever be unconscious, the dog could do whatever it needed to do. I don't know all the technical things that they do for them, but the dog was right there with her. She went outside, the dog was with her. But she actually had a purpose. She didn't have to be a guard dog. She had to be a dog that loved somebody. So there are dogs out there that we just love. And then there's dogs that just love certain people and they take care of them. So if you ever see somebody that has one of those dogs, don't ever try to pet it, because that dog has got a special job to do. We don't want to take away from that dog's job to protect that person. Does that make sense? So animals, God has special places for animals in our lives, right? Whether it be a guinea pig or a bearded lizard or a rat. Ugh, I didn't want a rat for a pet. Ugh. Guinea pigs are bad enough, and believe me, we have those in our house. So anyway, always remember that God has a purpose for us and for our animals. And we want to always love our animals, right? Because they love us. Okay, you can go back to your seats. Thank you.